Hello and welcome to this here Funky Honky Let's Play Fallout New Vegas Blind episode.
Hi.
Hi. 74. And this one.
Were you interested in hearing?
Yes. Well, who are you?
Me? I'm Pete, keeper of the story.
You have creepy eyes.
I know I seem kind of young. I was the apprentice keeper of the story until a couple months ago. But old Keeper Don, well, whiskey and landmines don't go together. So it's up to me. I bet you want to know everything about us.
Yes, I'd like to know all about your people.
Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut.
Nope.
Shall I tell you what it all means?
Might as well.
Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale. Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade.
Uh-huh. Yes. Go on.
Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived
You already said that!
Everyone had guns, but the overseer
Is this
wouldn't
broken?
let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade.
Okay, good. Maybe I was standing in the
We
way.
left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers.
So I see.
It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis. Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one.
In the Colorado, right?
And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future.
Blow them all up!
Restore the bomber to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know.
So, just for listening to his story, I gain fame.
Now that you know the story of our people...
I have some questions about your people's history.
Ask away.
Why did your ancestors leave the safety of the vault?
So you know about the vaults? Yes, we lived in one of those. Ours was numbered 34.
I saw the outside of it.
In our vault, everyone had guns. But the overseer wouldn't let you fire off any of the really fun ones. I guess all the little pops and bangs at the firing ranges just got boring after a while.
People are willing to risk it all for freedom.
And at Nellis, we found it. We haven't detonated any atomic warheads since before I was born. But otherwise, it's do as you will. Anything else you want to know?
Sprite Nellis was empty when you people found it.
Several automatic warheads detonate here 100 years ago, leaving the base highly radioactive. The savages of the waste, ignoramuses, all avoided Nellis by habit.
Whereas your people had brought Geiger counters with them from the vault.
That's exactly right. You're very knowledgeable for a Sav, an outsider. Anything else you want to know?
How do you survive totally cut off from the world?
Nellis is a completely self-sufficient community. We draw water from Lake Mead, solar arrays provide power, and we grow our own crops.
The ingenuity of your people is remarkable.
Thank you. Our self-sufficiency is a point of pride. Anything else you want to know?
What are howitzers doing at an Air Force base?
You're right. They weren't here when we discovered Nellis. We found the guns at a huge weapon depot called Area 2, many miles from here. It took many weeks to drag the guns and their ammunition back to Nellis, and it was the last time any of us set foot beyond our homeland.
That howitzer battery is a monument to the grit and resolve of your people.
Thank you so much. I'll be sure to pass that on. Anything else you want to know?
How has Nellis taught your people to fly?
Once we restore power, we learned that some elaborate chairs we've been sleeping in were actually virtual reality simulators. We believe they were used to train combat pilots. We used them extensively. I alone have shot down over 500 Chinese Zion 85 fighters. Before you ask, I'm afraid there's no way you can be allowed to use the simulators. They're for our use only.
Once I get idolized, we'll see. Of course, you wouldn't want outsiders learning to fly.
Thank you for being so understanding. Anything else you want to know?
How did you learn where to find an old bomber?
Loyal found a file somewhere on the base, with magazine articles, photographs, a map even. It seems that a bomber, apparently the 29th of its kind,
B-29
crashed
bomber.
in Lake Mead on July 21st, 1948. Just imagine, that's over 300 years ago. The photograph shows that it was basically intact, and the map tells us exactly where to find it. Except we haven't left Nellis in decades.
You could attach ballast to the plane and then haul it here for repairs.
Yes. In fact, that's exactly what Loyal has planned to do. You should go talk to him.
I should.
I wish everyone were just as interested in our story as you are. Maybe I should act out the battles. Or learn how to throw my voice.
Looking to make myself useful. Who needs help around here?
Gosh, there's a lot of folks.
Yeah.
Over at the workshop, Loyal and Jack are always building something.
Alright, goodbye. I am idolized. I had a feeling that having that conversation would wow, really? Just from saying all the right things to him, I don't need to help anybody else out? Groovy. Oh, Pearl! Old Mama Pearl, wake up. Hey, you're not asleep.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child.
I'm looking for a howitzer firing mechanism.
You may find one in the workshop. You're a friend to the tribe, so I trust it will not find its way into the wrong hands.
I think I've done everything I can to help out.
I believe the time has come for you to show your value in full. The people have come to accept having you around. Find Loyal and ask him.
Okay, so we've been recruited to find a bomber. Loyal! Hope that wasn't too loud. I did turn down the volume a little bit. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Really? So we may see our dream of flight soon?
Yes, wake up.
Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady in the water.
What's that?
A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber crashed not far from here. A bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nellis, see, I found this article in a magazine all about it. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going? Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say?
Where's the bomber located?
It's at the bottom of Lake Mead. I'll mark its location on your Pip-Boy map.
How do you expect to raise a bomber from the bottom of a lake?
Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest.
So simple, why haven't you done it?
Maybe you don't understand. Hasn't been one of us, not a one, to set a foot outside Nellis in over 50 years. You come along with your knowledge of the outside, and it seems the time's come to raise the lady after all.
Alright, I'm game.
Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast, and hit the button.
Any ideas on how to get to the bottom of Lake Mead without drowning?
Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
Good idea. Jack! Crap, which one's Jack? This one. And since I discovered that one ranger outpost, I can fast travel, be there in no time. But I definitely would prefer to have a rebreather when going down to the bottom of the lake than just holding my breath. My endurance isn't high enough for that, I don't think. Yep, other side of the wall. Yeah, you. Hi, Jack.
So you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language. But I hear you sound like us.
Oil said you can help me breathe underwater.
I just need some parts from a pressure cooker to create a hermetic seal for the rebreather.
Corn silk, rubber hose, and removable adhesive would make a good hermetic seal.
That's a brilliant idea.
Woohoo!
I can put that together right now.
I roll.
Here you go. A new rebreather.
I'm looking for ways to help out. Anything come to mind?
What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but
Finally!
around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it.
A personal matter, eh? Handsome guy like you, I bet there's a girl involved.
You think I'm handsome? Wow. I wonder if she does too.
Not really. So tell me about this dame.
There's an outpost near here. The signs say, Crimson Caravan. It seems like they carry things to and fro for people out there. Well, every once in a while, I watch the outpost through one of the spotter's binoculars. And sometimes there's this girl there. This special girl. And sometimes it's like she's watching me back with her binoculars. Except she's probably just watching Nellis. I haven't tried waving.
Maybe I can talk to her talk to her for you. What's she look like?
Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like me? Oh, geez. I better just let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this.
I'll look into it. Stranger things have happened.
That would be amazing. As in, I would thank you forever.
But what do I get for
Have
scrap
you
metal?
seen her? The redheaded...
I'm working on it.
Oh,
Any ways I can help out? Something else. You have a cigarette for me? Nope. Okay. Well, let's go float a bomber. Wait, I want to... Okay, we must have snuck up this way. Cause how the hell do they get across the Hoover Dam? Wow, and I don't have any locations anywhere near it. Shit. Let's go get my money from that dude. See if maybe he's got a cigarette for me. Saying, you better not have double-crossed me.
Jumping Jesus on a pogo stick. You're the first one to make it through alive, let alone manage a return trip.
I believe you said you would double my money.
Yep. Here are your caps.
That was 600 caps.
Sorry about that. Poor memory. Here you go.
That's better.
That was pretty incredible. I've never seen anyone come out of the boomer's reign of death alive.
Well, I'm pretty incredible. Who's that up there? Is that the caravan chick already?
Hello.
Mini boomer. outside the camp. Guess some idiots thought they could emulate me. Oh, out of time. Bye-bye.